Salve omnes, I am Magistra Abelseth, Ms. Abelseth, and in this video I'm going to be talking about verb qualities in Latin. First of all, which words are verbs? A verb, the word itself, comes from the Latin word verba, meaning any word. But a verb, when we're talking about it in English, is an action that changes or moves a noun. That's called a transitive verb. Portare, to carry. Coquere, to cook. A verb can also be an action that happens without changing or moving anything. This is called an intransitive verb. Ambulare, to walk. Vocare, to call. Appellare, to name. Legere, to read. Actions that link two or more parts of a sentence can also be verbs. These are called linking verbs. Most common linking verb is esse, to be. Verbs have specific qualities. Person, who does the action. Number, how many persons are doing the action. Tense, when the action happens. Voice, how the action impacts the sentence. Mood, what kind of information is being presented. And participle, which is sometimes described as a type of mood. It's not necessarily a quality of a verb exactly, but I wanted to bring up participles because we're going to be talking about them again soon. These are actions that describe nouns. Let's talk about person, number, and tense. In English, we use pronouns to show person and number. First person, I or we. Second person, you or y'all. Third person, she, he, they singular, or they plural. To organize these a different way, the singular pronouns, one person doing the action. I, you, they singular. Plural, when there's more than one person doing the action. We, y'all, and they plural. In Latin, we use verb endings. For first person, we would use O or M in the singular and MUS in the plural. For second person, we would use S in the singular and TIS in the plural. For third person, we would use T in the singular and NT in the plural. To organize these another way, the singular endings all together, when there's one person doing the action, O or M, S, and T. The plural endings, when there's more than one person doing the action, MUS, TIS, and NT. Now, let's talk about tense. This is when the action takes place. In English, we have basically three tenses. Let's start with the past tense. Our past tense can be ongoing, I was verbing. Our past tense can be complete or simple, I verbed, I have verbed. Or our past tense can be emphatic, I did verb, I had verbed. We also have the present tense. Ongoing, I am verbing. Complete or simple, I verb. Emphatic, I am verbing. In the future tense, we have ongoing, I will be verbing. Complete or simple, I will verb. Emphatic, I will verb. In Latin, this is a little bit different. There are 6 tenses, and there's more than one version of the past. So the imperfect tense in Latin represents ongoing action in the past. I was verbing. The perfect tense in Latin represents complete or simple action in the past. I verbed, I have verbed. The pluperfect tense in Latin represents action that has happened a really long time ago. I had verbed, but it's not the same as emphasis exactly. If you wanted to show emphasis, you might use the word jam, meaning already. There's only one present tense in Latin. It shows ongoing action in the present, I am verbing, And it shows simple action in the present, I verb. Latin has one verb form for both, so you kind of have to use context when you're deciding how to translate it into English. For emphasis, if we want to emphasize the time when it's happening, we might use the word nunc. I'm doing it now. There are two versions of the future tense in Latin. The future, which shows ongoing future action, I will be verbing, and simple future action, I will verb. So again, you would have to use context when you're translating from Latin into English. And then the future perfect, which is action that will be finished in the future. I will have verbed. We don't tend to use that one very often in English, but it makes more sense in Latin as its own verb form. For emphasis, you might use the word quondam, meaning at a certain time, or another word that emphasizes the date or the deadline of the action.